final score from the Den. Millwall 1, Bournemouth 1. I'm here with Tom on the train back.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, mate? I don't know about you, but I'm deflated.
Yeah, that's the word I was going to use, actually. Yeah, it was a frustrating one again. I thought we'd react today. I really did, because it was really poor, really below par of the weekend. I thought we'd react tonight, but we didn't. I thought we were probably lucky to get away with a point, really. They probably didn't, Travis didn't have any big saves to pull off things out. But I remember the Lerma clearance, which was big, but we didn't test them at all, did we? I mean, you'd be surprised to know I missed our goal. But right on half time, but we never looked like scoring second half. Thought we were well below par. And we've been talking about, haven't we, the few injuries we get, and the players that we thought could step up to it aren't at the moment.
I was really surprised by the stats. It looked like we had 8 or 9 shots, but it didn't feel like that. Only 2 on target, one of which we scored.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like we created enough during the game.
No, it felt very reminiscent of Hull, Peterborough. They were both 0-0. Obviously tonight was 1-1, but very similar in the sense that we didn't create enough. I felt we missed Christie from that wide position coming in. He wasn't good in there. I want to say we missed Benik, but he was really poor at the weekend. But the players that are coming in, just all over the pitch, just weren't good, mate. I thought Lerma was decent. Solanke tried his best, but apart from that, nothing, mate, nothing.
Do we have as much depth as we think we have? I'm starting to worry.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, wasn't it? 2
players out, and all of a sudden we're looking at options thinking we haven't really got many.
Yeah, I mean they're two positions that are next to each other, which doesn't help either. You know, obviously, I think Mepham would probably be better if Zamora was there, and Davis would probably be better if Kelly was there. But yeah, it shouldn't be that much of a downgrade. It shouldn't affect the team as much as it did. And billing out tonight, Christie moves inside, and it causes such a problem. Lowe's been good off the bench, but when he starts, doesn't have enough. And then you're looking for someone to come and change a game. You got Morgan Rogers, Mark Condes. It's probably not to the level that we maybe anticipated. Maybe we thought we had this strength and depth that we perhaps haven't got. So that's something for Parker to look at. But frustrated tonight, mate. And Afobe is probably one of the best players on the pitch. It says a lot. We always give him a bit of grief, but good finish tonight. And like I say, we were lucky to get away with it tonight. 1 point out of the last 2 was the best we hoped for, really.
We persevered. Well, I say persevered, but he had a good game versus Derby, Chris Mepham. Yeah. But we persevered with him in that position. A lot of people were crying out for Steve Cook. And it looks like we're going to be having to use him going forward. Cahill looks like he's picked up an injury. Yeah. Is this Steve Cook going to come back in, or is he going to be really stubborn and play Zeno Wibson Rossi? Maybe not, because is he carrying an injury? You start to look around and think, okay, what options have we got?
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because I think Steve Cook's a brilliant player, but as soon as at the start of the season he hadn't put him in the squad, then he's basically saying he's not in my plans. So if he brings him in now, I mean, what does that say? That's saying I'm playing a player I don't even want. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, really. But yeah, I mean, Steve Cook is a great player. He's never done anything wrong, has he? But yeah, I feel a little bit for Mepham, because I don't think it's all on him. But he did get caught a little bit for the goal, but I don't think Cahill's been very good in the last 2 either. Yeah. But yeah, it looks like he's got a rib injury, and doesn't look like Kelly will be available for the weekend. So I assume he'll go Mepham and Cook. But I mean, Zeno Wibson Rossi's never done anything wrong when he started. But yeah, I mean, if he does play Cook, like I say, he clearly don't want him, so to play him would be a real weird one, because Cookie comes. We've been talking about it. Cookie comes in as a blinder. What does he do then? Because he's clearly not in his plans. But then you can't drop him if he has a blinder. So I don't know what he's going to do, to be fair, mate. But I know if Cookie's on the pitch, he'll put 110%, and he'll be pretty solid, in my opinion.
So a lot of fans are losing their shit. I'm very disappointed. Yet we're still 8 points ahead of third place. We're getting away with it, but how long will this luck last? I'm thinking it might not.
There's part of me, me, I always try and stay positive and that, but there's a part of me thinking, are we only 8 points clear? Because the chasing pack ain't as good as I thought they'd be. West Brom keep dropping points when we do, so it's looking better than it should. And as we were saying, this time last season we were saying about we were getting away with it, and Tinder was getting a lot of grief for it, because we felt like we were getting away with it and getting silly points. But we're doing it now, and we seem to be going, oh, it's a good point. But I think it's more because Stoke aren't consistent, West Brom aren't consistent, Coventry are kind of, see at the weekend, but they're kind of up there, we don't expect them to stay. So I think we're almost getting away with it a little bit, but 2 big games, and we've got to get 6 points in the next 2, and it's kind of forgotten,
What do you think of Millwall? Because I feel as though I was looking at them thinking, are they in 8th place? It doesn't feel like they should be in 8th place. They were all right, but then they're probably looking at us thinking, how are they top 2?
Yeah, no, exactly. I think probably if you watch the game from a neutral standpoint, you'd probably say it's a fair result. I think both teams would feel weren't as good as they should be, and the opposition weren't great. But I think Millwall are a type of team that will be annoying to play against. I can't see them being quite strong enough to get like playoffs, but they're never going to be fighting for relegation, in my opinion. I think they'll get points at home. They're the type of team, if we're looking for, say, a Fulham West Brom would drop points, I could see Millwall grinding something, because they work hard, don't they? And Afobe, on his day, he does finish, fair play to him. But yeah, if we were on it tonight and everyone was fit, I feel we should have had too much for them, and they didn't have to work too hard for a point tonight, put it that way.
No. On to commentary then, mate. And 3 points vital?
Yeah, I think it feels that way, because it's the first time we've got. It's the first time we've gone a couple of games, and we didn't lose it. It feels like we've lost in a weird way, but yeah, I think we need to bounce back at home as well. And I think at home we need to put on a bit of a show as well and play. We did that at Swansea, didn't we? At Swansea we started bad, but then we put some really good football, didn't we? If we can just play some of that again and show that it was a little mini blip, then great. But 2 big games now, but it's go win the next 2, and this will be forgotten, mate. So that's what we've got to do.
So what can people do if they like what you're saying and they like this channel, mate? I mean,
if they haven't subscribed, what are they doing? It's pathetic. Absolutely embarrassing. So, they probably are subscribed, but if you're not, just click it, because you probably accidentally forgot. And, like it, and the bell and all that stuff. And just hurry up and do it. And, I'm going to have another drink and a sleep, I think.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. On the Cherries.
Cheers.